What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mike Lemon. I'm back with a quick update on my new 75-gallon reef tank. I apologize for not being too active lately on YouTube. You know, working a lot of hours, life gets in the way, I'm sure you guys can understand. But since we last talked, if you can tell, no more two-island look. I did like that look, but the one thing I did not like about it is that there was not much cave work. And as this tank progresses, I would like to get some different fish, hopefully some stuff that'll swim in and out of the rock. So I did purchase 14 pounds more of rock. I aquascaped it that day when I got it home, and I didn't like it. So the other morning I came down here and I switched it around a little bit. I still don't like it. It still looks like it's just rock thrown in here that all just fell where it fell. So I'm not too happy about it. So I will be changing that soon. One thing I don't like about this tank, not that it's a huge deal, but it's just, you know, with my 30-gallon, you just reach in, grab stuff, it's not a big deal. With this, you know, 75, it's a little taller, it's deeper, so it's just, it's not as easy to reach in and move stuff around, especially when you have coral and fish in there. It's just tedious. So I need to dedicate, you know, some time to actually sit down, or stand up, I should say, and actually do this stuff with the tank and move some stuff around. Since we last talked, I added a few things. One being, if you can see him kind of on the right side of the tank, he's a pseudochromis. Really cool. He eats. He's active. One thing I don't like about him is that he picks on my yellow watchman goby, and my yellow watchman goby is the oldest fish in the tank, for me anyway. So I don't care for that because I do like that yellow watchman goby. So I'm hoping they can work it out soon. Another thing I added was a purple firefish. He has made home to a little rock cave slash hole in the back of the tank. So he comes out to eat, but he's just been like hanging out in that little hole. I don't get to see him too often, which sucks because he's really cool. I also had an emerald crab. I don't see him now, but he's been out running around eating stuff. I also added 2 turbo snails. One thing that I do have that I'm wishing he eats is I found a little bit of bubble algae on my little colony, some tiny colony, it's probably like 6 or 7 heads, of Rossozoas. So I don't know if he hasn't seen him yet or he just doesn't want to eat it, but they're there and he hasn't touched them. Another thing, if you can tell, left side of my tank is more pink or purple than the right side. The right side is more clear blue. It's because I have the same lights. The left side's a Wi-Fi, right side's not. They're both set for 100% blues and like 35-40% whites, and the spectrum's not the same. So I'm going to deal with that for a while until, you know, I research, figure out what lights I want, and then, you know, obviously save some money. Then I'll pick up something better. But as far as the tank goes, parameters, I haven't changed much since last time. Calcium went down a little bit, but alkalinity, magnesium are all in check. My ammonia nitrites are at 0, nitrates are at 5. Salinity is perfect. The temperature right now is 79, and my pH is a little low at 7.64. So I'm hoping, you know, I can kind of figure. I'm thinking about adding a air stone to get that up a little bit. Other than that, this thing is running pretty well. I need to tweak my overflow a little bit because it's a little loud. It's still sprinkling some water down through the emergency. It's because my emergency tube in the overflow is kind of cut on an angle, so it does drip, so I need to change that. I added 2 of the glass toppers that came with the tank just because I was using like a gallon of water a day. I'm hoping that cuts down on it. I'm not a big fan of tops because I like open tops, so that just reaching in if I need to. But we'll see how that does. But other than that, the tank is doing well. I'm enjoying it. You know, like I said, a reef tank is just never ending. So, you know, there's always going to be tweaks and stuff to do. A lot of my corals are extending pretty well. My hammer being one of them. That's the biggest I've ever seen it, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to stop blabbing. I hope you guys are enjoying this tank. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Mike Lemon, I'm out. Peace.